Here is my review of a recent stay I had at the Shangri-La Hotel in Singapore. I was really excited about this stay because this is the original Shangri-La Hotel. This is where it all started. And so the location of this hotel is 22 Orange Grove Road in Singapore. And first impressions wasn't great. The pictures will be stunning, but the soft product, the service wasn't great. So we got there, and the porters weren't very good. They kind of just let us. I had a large amount of baggage, and they really kind of didn't really know what to do. It was kind of weird. They were just not on the ball at all. Again, the pictures look stunning. It does look better, and I think it looks better in pictures than in real life. It is quite a nice lobby area, but check-in wasn't as smooth as I wanted. There was a problem with my reservation, and they couldn't find it, but I don't think they handled it that well. The person at the front desk kind of didn't really want to tell me there was a problem, and then went to the back. We waited for 30 minutes. Still was really not a very good situation. So didn't think they handled it very well, and kind of very unapologetic and very cold. It was really quite disappointing. Short video of the lobby area, and this is part of the Horizon Club, which is kind of their kind of premier suites. And so they have breakfast and appies. So this was the afternoon tea, nice lobster sandwiches. Again, the product itself, what they had was okay. The lounges I've experienced in other places a little bit better in terms of food, but it had enough food. It had some good variety of food, it had beverages, but there was no service at all. It was very peculiar. It was also, I don't know if I was just being uh, difficult or whatever, but it seemed like they actually served the non-Asians better than the Asians. It's kind of a weird thing. So they would mix cocktails and drinks for the non-Asians, but not just me, but other people, they would kind of just leave the Asians alone. So it was kind of peculiar. Another video of the spread that's at night, so they have some good canopies. I don't think it can get you full, but it's nice snack before dinner. So had a decent selection. I wouldn't say it's the top notch. Some charcuterie, some cheese. Again, they were mixing drinks, but only for select people and mostly non-Asians. So it was kind of a weird thing. We got to the room. It was really nice in terms of the view. And again, you'll see the pictures. They look spectacular, but I can tell you in real life, it's a little bit more dated, and not everything worked. Like our curtains didn't work correctly. It was some of the buttons, some of the paint was off it, so I couldn't actually tell what the button was used for. So yeah, pictures can sometimes not be completely accurate, especially on Instagram where people are kind of redoing the photos. But I honestly, the photos I looked at when I take them, they look better than that what happened in person. This is a premier king bed suite with a sofa bed. And so it is a really spacious room. Again, it looks great on film, and I think it is a nice room. It's just in person, it's a little bit more dated, and you can see like the curtains are drawn because I couldn't actually open them. They worked on and off, but this is the kind of the bed area. Really nice. It looks quite nice. And then this is the bathroom area, and then there's a nice desk once I could open the curtains. Lots of plugs, and a beautiful view outside. This is the sofa that's turned to a bed. So again, all the product was actually quite good, comfortable sleep. It was just that the service standard was not what I would expect from a Shangri-La, in particular the first Shangri-La. It just seemed like there was no emotion at all, and there's no personal touch at all. Bar area with a little bit of a heater, coffee, a tea. Again, nice setup. And I really think there's a lot of potential here. The view is spectacular. The rooms are a bit dated, and so you can improve there, but it's mostly the service standard, just being more friendly. As you'll see as I've going to do more videos about my stay in Singapore. My other hotels, the service level was much, much higher. And so that's pretty shocking. Lots of plugs, but I will mention one thing, that they only use the Singapore plugs here, and so you need an adapter, whereas other hotels you'll see that I'm going to review in the future, they all had plugs that you didn't need an adapter for, so they were much more international based. So that's something that they can also improve upon. This is just the TV area. I actually didn't turn on the TV the whole time it was there, and so lots of closet space. I will mention the last comment about the plugs. They do have USB jacks, so I think there was ample ability. It's just that some things like MacBook Air doesn't allow for a plug, so, or USB, so you do need some plugs for certain electronics. This is the bathroom area. Nice, nothing special, I would say. I will mention that I did reach out to the hotel about my complaints, and they were really great. The general manager there was very prompt in response, very apologetic, and even gave me a complimentary room in the future to stay with him again. So they try. I think the management is good, and I think just they have to maybe the staff on the ground need a little bit more encouragement to do better and to up their level. I've seen reviews on TripAdvisor and just the pricing of the hotel. I think it's quite right in terms of that's why it's kind of lower than some of the other hotels, and that's why the rating is a little bit lower. But I really think there's a lot of potential here. They could really do a lot better. The product itself, the location, the view is all really good. They really have to bring up their service standard, and that would really, I guess, encourage people to go to the hotel, and I think increase pricing and increase ratings. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, safe travels.